Hi, this is Hilary, and this is my vlog, and I'm going to tell you how it is from my perspective. Today, I thought I'd just give a couple of tips for yoga teachers around teaching breath, cueing the breath. It's one of the things that I hear so much, and we all talk about in a vinyasa practice how important the breath is. And I hear the words, people saying breathe in, breathe out, but very often if I'm in a room with a teacher, I see that they're not really reaching the students. Of course, people are breathing, and sometimes they breathe strong, and sometimes they breathe deep. But I think there's a lot of missing opportunity. And in my classes, if you've ever enjoyed my class, I hope you can, I take the time and I mix up different cues, and I actually make a lot of emphasis on making sure people are exploring their breath. And I always think that's the most important thing anyway. We're trying to help people have an experience, to explore, to be creative, to just find out what really is their possibility, where it's stuck, where it's open, all of that. So that's really, it's not about being perfect. So I have a couple things I want to suggest, and this list could be go on and on, but I want to try with a few things that I think more, fairly beginning teachers or newer teachers or people that aren't used to cueing breath might find helpful. So first of all, of course, we often start our practice having people tune in with their breath. Great, no problem. Go for it. And we can have a whole session on how to language that. I won't do that today. But once you get the breath kind of rhythm, and you're trying to build their sort of a sense of inhale, exhale, you want to try to keep that rhythm as they go forward in movement. And it's really important. I did another little vlog about transitions, that once you get established, inhale, exhale, on simple movements, that your transitions can keep the momentum and keep that breath going. So make your breath and transitions simple enough that people can actually pay attention to their breath. So say if you're coming from sitting, you've been breathing nice, and then you move them into downward dog, make sure you do a transition that is breath-based. So you lean forward, come on hands and knees, then inhale, maybe a transition to find the breath again. Exhale, inhale, this kind of thing, and then go to downward dog. Now, another thing you can do is cue them. Sometimes you want to say something else to them, but you want them to breathe deeply. So you want to tell them what you want and be specific. For example, you could say, okay, for the next 3 to 5 breaths, I want you to focus on your exhale. Make sure it's deep and long. And then you let it wait. You let them actually do what you just said. And then maybe the next exhale you say, now slow it down a little bit. And you wait. You let them slow it down a bit. See if you can find that exhale ending way down deep in your lower belly. Can you feel the muscles there? Notice I asked the question. I don't want to answer the question. I want them to think, do I feel my muscles there? Okay, let them do it. This kind of way, you give them the assignment really to take 3 or 5 breaths. And inside that assignment, you're giving them little drops of places they might put their attention. And please leave some space for them to have their own experience. The second thing I want to tell you would be suggestion is you can also just leave them in a pose, when they're in a pose, and say something like, now you're in the pose, now take 3 of the biggest breaths you've had today. And then be quiet, let them do it. Or take 3 of the biggest inhales you've had today. Or in the pose, say, take breath into your lower back, say if they're in child's pose, or take breath into your back ribs if you can. You can direct their attention somewhere so they're focused on their breath, but they're actually kind of looking, can my breath breathe here? Can my breath breathe here? Where am I breathing? So you give them ideas. Another way that I do very often is I'll cue the exhale. I'll say, now exhale, say you're going into forward bend, or exhale to your lower belly. So if the feeling is going exhale until you reach that muscular effort, a little bit, you feel it. Hold it, little kumbhaka, and then release, inhale. You can do that a few times. Exhale slowly, that's key, until you reach that lower belly of yours where you feel the breath and the muscles kind of coming together. No breath. Wait. Now inhale fully, slowly, and deeply. Now just listen to the language that I'm using. You want to cue people so they have the experience. You pause, you let them feel it, and when you release it, you kind of let them fill up. Now you can do that anywhere in the practice. And what I'm trying to suggest is just sort of break your own habit of saying it repetitively. Inhale, exhale, move. Inhale, exhale, move. Of course, you can do that. But infuse your teaching with these kinds of cues, of which we can go on and on about. And you will make people really start to breathe. Okay, have a great day. Go out and do some breathing. Thank you.